It seems to me that you've been working really fucking hard to keep things balanced in your life. You have been to the point of exertion, whether it be emotionally, physically. You may have been putting in long hours at work. Maybe you're doing overtime. Maybe you are going to working full time and also taking classes. Maybe you have a lot of things on your plate. It's not just one avenue that you're focused on right now. It's like you have to be, or it's almost as if you're expected to be at two places at once. That's the feeling this gives. And you have been working to a point of, yes, overworking yourself, but I feel there's also this excitement, this anticipation that you are, I look up and it's 111, this excitement and anticipation that you have been making the right moves, you've been taking the right steps, you shifted your perspective on something. And you're doing it, and it almost feels like there's passion behind it, there's dedication, there's a purpose behind it. You're moving with purpose right now. So if you feel like things are slowing down, it's because they're meant to right now. You need a period of rest or a period of not taking yourself so seriously, or what is this feeling? It's this, if there's a mistake made, okay, I'm hearing Bob Ross in my head. So like mistakes that you make are able to be transformed into something even better. This is you trusting the process. This is you like letting things slow down, catching your breath, seeing the results of something. And you're moving with, like, as I said, this is with a purpose. You're moving with confidence. You're moving gracefully. You may be seeing a lot of repeating numbers. Every time I look up at the time to see how far we are, I saw 111, I saw 202, and then I saw 303. So you have 11 here. With 2 of Pentacles. So you may be getting a lot of repeating signs. You know, I actually have the book right here. Stack of books. Let's see if there's... Okay, 555. As with number 5, the number 55, angel number 555, has a soulful connection to freedom, wisdom, adventure, and change. Take this number as encouragement and as advice to welcome rather than fear change. The comfort of the familiar is indeed comfortable. Absolutely. Many parts of our lives run on autopilot, from our standard lunch order to where we go snorkeling every February. I'm filming this in February as well, so you guys may have actually just gone on a trip or went snorkeling or did something in a body of water. Doesn't have to be, but... Or maybe this is what's coming up right now. You could be going on a trip. Maybe that's what's slowing down, or to get off autopilot, to get off this overloaded feeling. It's like you have time for yourself. So it says, switching up your salad order can help you discover a love of beets. Booking a vacation to a new destination can help you challenge yourself. Change can be scary, full stop. If you see 555 at the start of a journey, fantastic, bon voyage. Have a great time. Yet if you're seeing 555 and have no immediate plans to go have an adventure, consider whether some kind of change is in order by divine decree. Going back to the salad for a sec, if you eat the same thing every day, you may well be missing out on vital nutrients, not to mention the delightful, if serendipitous, discovery that you actually like a vegetable you assumed you'd hated. And there's the key word, assume. You can probably remember being told some variation of just try it, or how do you know you hate it unless you try it, as a kid. As adults, we often consciously or not let ourselves off the hook and fall into the warm, soft, plushy pool of what we know. We make assumptions about what will and will not work for ourselves. What would happen if we let those assumptions go for a while? If we picked a different option precisely because doing so would be out of character for us, not in a way that could be unsafe, mind you, but what about a low stakes change like switching matte gloss for a bright red lip? So it really is just calling you to make these little changes, especially if you've been in such a overdriven mode, right? Like if you're overworked right now, if you are constantly, if you're not even doing things for yourself, if, like it said, if you're on autopilot, you know, this is a time to step back, switch things up. Like I said, if you're going on a vacation, maybe you're going somewhere that is brand new to you. If you order the same thing every day, maybe you switch it up a little bit. Maybe instead of going to one place that you go all the time, maybe you go somewhere different, and in doing so you end up meeting someone, or you end up being there for a purpose. It's giving, like, life is about to really change course for you. And again, there's that excitement feeling with it. You're moving with confidence. You're not taking things so seriously. Okay, don't click away because you see this. I went to go grab another deck just to end off on what can you look forward to. Okay, so don't get scared, because the question was, what can you look forward to? And what it comes down to is there is this divine timing at play right now. The things that you seek to control are not going to be in your hands right now. If you're very used to controlling an environment, situations, like it's giving this feeling of trying to grip sand, right? You cannot grip sand without things slipping through, right? There's going to be sand that slips through. You can't control every single aspect of what's going on in your life right now. So the changes that are coming, Spirit is letting you know this is not the time to fight whatever changes are going to be occurring in your life. It's not the time to resist whatever it almost is like this tug, push and pull, perhaps for someone here, where it's like you may initially have resistance to whatever these changes are, because like it said in the book, right, there's comfort with familiarity, there's comfort with routine, but it really feels like there's something that's going to draw you outside of this bubble that you're in. And I don't feel like this is a bubble. It really just gives like maybe you're in a zone right now where you're going to work, you come home. You go to work, you come home. You go to work, you go to the gym, you come home. You go to, it's like there's no, it's like very linear, but that's not the path you're meant to walk. You're not meant to walk just this straight line. You have all different paths that you're meant to walk down. There's tons of different people that you're meant to meet. You know, like You are meant to be in certain places at certain times. You, yourself. You, with your spirit, with your energy, with who you are as an individual. You're meant to be in certain places, in certain rooms, around certain people, at certain times. So whatever changes are happening, it's almost like embrace them with an open mind. You will be okay. It will be okay. And maybe it's hard to let go of certain things, right? And with the terminated thing, I think this is, if you are fearing this, don't even fear this, because this feels more like if you've already been, this is like someone who's experienced a job loss or like a layoff or something, like company could have given you severance or something like that, and it's like you're at a position now where you're like, well, shit, where do I go from here? And for some of you, you are seeking to change employment. You're seeking to, whatever job that you're at right now, it doesn't feel a long term. This doesn't feel, maybe you've been there for a good while, could be 10 years, 15 years, but there's something where you may have been working on something else, or you may have been, or you may be at a place in a moment of time where you get called to do something else. You know what I mean? It's almost like there's this, I'm getting it's like talent being seeked out, or like someone going viral, or being noticed on the street. Like maybe you, or like you do something as a hobby, or like you take a class where you, like you take a painting class or something, and you find out that you really fucking love to paint. Maybe you have a skill at it, and then you start painting for a hobby, and it becomes a source of like an extra source of income or something, like, you know what I mean? Like it's giving where you're not gonna find it if you're staying on this rigid, narrow path. This is something like your life is about to change in a very unexpected way, but it's gonna be fun. Okay? It's gonna be fun. Just maybe a little uncomfortable at first. I mean, we are creatures of habit, right? Like there's, once we get in a spot where we're comfy, we just, you know, a lot of the times people like to stay in that. But it's like you're meant to grow into something, or you're meant to, you may have a lot of, I'm getting like Scorpio energy or like Pluto energy, a lot of like 8th house energy. Like it's giving like, you may have experienced a lot of endings, or you may experience a lot of changes, or when change does happen in your life, it's not, I keep looking at these repeating numbers. I saw 550 right now. But when change happens in your life, it's like, it's big change. You know, it's not just like a little thing here and there. It could be like the very big change, but I mean, these cards are what I ask for, what you have to look forward to. So whatever it is, this is not associated with negativity. This is not associated with a downfall of any kind. This is not associated with losing something. Yes, something may be ending, but you're gaining something. There's something coming from this, something positive. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. I hope this helped. I hope whatever is on your path, again, is full of just wonder and excitement. That's the energy I pick up from this. And I hope that it continues to thrive in that way. Oh, girls. Listen, there might be some backlash from some people. There might be a little bit of people that have words to say about the changes in your life, but I mean, people are always gonna talk. All right, I I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.